I was watching, well, I wasn't really watching the 7 p.m. project, but I was twittering, as I do, on a daily basis.
With your 6 followers.
With my 6 followers, yes. And they said, well, one woman said that gay marriage is the lesser of all evils, and that really ticked me off. Because for the LGBTIQ community, we've been striving to get rights for a very, very long time, and for people to come out on national and international television to say that we don't deserve those rights are ignorant, because, I mean, if we were in their situation and had rights, I think obviously we would give them the same rights as we deserve, if that makes sense.
I don't know, for me, I think it's understandable. People are trying to preserve the status quo, and they're afraid of change. They're afraid of what's different, and at the moment there's a big uproar because a lot of people in Australia are trying to push for gay marriage, and it's considered quite like hip to do so. So like a lot of straight people doing it too. But then there are some people in the community, like especially like the Christian right and other like fundamentalists that are not okay with it. And Australia isn't as religious a country as some other ones, I think. Like someone at my work moved here from America, and she's like, whoa, America is so religious. Like Australia isn't really that religious comparatively. But there are still a lot of people who will listen to what older people are saying, I guess. There are certain newspapers that are, you know, biased towards one way or the other. We don't really have that many newspapers here. We have like a Murdoch-owned set and another set, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of gay marriage, I mean, we both went to the rally on Saturday. Yeah. It was my first gay marriage rally.
Are you allowed to say which one it was? Or?
Yeah, it was the one in Melbourne.
Alright, well yeah, obviously, because, you know, we're so hip from Melbourne, I'm kidding. I just really like how you did that, it was quite amusing.
I'm gonna edit you out.
Alright, why?
Oh, this camera, sorry guys.
Okay. I disagree with you, because it's not really hip. We've been doing it for so many generations and decades. I mean, you know, we started Mardi Gras as an activism of actually, you know, being out and proud. Back in I think it was 73. They call them the 73s.
I'm pretty sure in the 70s in Tasmania, it was still illegal to be gay.
No, I'm talking about
no, but
Sydney.
I'm just saying. Yeah. So like in Australia, until quite recently, it was illegal to be gay. But also in Australia, until about 1965, Aboriginals weren't counted in the census. So, yay for us. We did give women the right to vote in 1901, though. But it was only white women. So sometimes we progress and sometimes we do not.
Look, to be honest, and this is my opinion, obviously, I think that we are going to progress further with all the rallies that we're doing on such a, you know, extreme, well, not really an extreme, on such a frequent basis. And we're also having political leaders be more, I guess, open towards the idea. But then again, we also have other political leaders that are very, very much so opposed. So yeah, so it's good that in the political sense that people are being more open-minded about gay marriage. So
yeah. So yeah, if any of you want to check out the comments, maybe Google Barnaby Joyce, the 7 p.m. project. Barnaby Joyce is a senator, I think. And yeah, the 7 p.m. project is a show. that is in Australia.
Yes.
It's a new show, but it's sort of run by comedians, so they like take like a hip, young dance in it. So yeah, anyway, there's part 2 in a separate video.
Which probably doesn't...
It doesn't include her.
It doesn't include me. But if you want me